All right, everybody. So once you have downloaded and installed your Zoom application, it will look something like this. I would like you to go ahead and double-click, get that open. You will come to a window like this, which says sign in with an email and password. Now, we will give you an email and password. We will send it to you via your own personal email. So look out for that. Let me show you an example. Okay, pop in the password. And what I want you to do is go ahead and click that sign in button over here. And you will see it's connecting. Now, once it's connected, you will be able to see this pop-up window. Now, this interface will start and show you that you have successfully logged in. You have start with video and start without video. Okay? And you have share screen, join, schedule. Now, the ones I want you to focus on are over here, start with video and start without video. I like to start without video first, a few minutes before my lesson, and make sure that everything is prepared. My book is open, my Windows browsers, maybe I've got Google Images open or something like that. I get everything prepared. So what I do is I click Start Without Video. All right. Once you have done that, it will give you another option. Join audio conference by computer. Now what you can do is once you click this button, the students will be able to hear you right away. So if you're doing something before the lesson, it's probably a good idea not to click this just yet. All right? Now, once I click this, it will say you are using the computer audio. Now the student can hear me, but remember, I didn't click the video, so they cannot see me. All right, the next thing I want you to do, if you notice over here, you can see it's talking. It's going green whilst I'm talking. All right, you can go ahead and click that to mute in case you received a phone call really quickly before the lesson. Obviously, don't do that in the lesson. All right. I want you to unclick that. Now the student can hear you. All right. Over here you have invite, which you don't need to worry about. Manage participants. This is something that you need to look at. Because I'm using a shared account to show you this example, it says Luke W. Now my name is not Luke W. So what I want to do is go down here, manage participants, go ahead and click that, and you will see this box. It says here, Luke W. is the host, and that is me. Now what I want to do is change that by scrolling over here, and you can see rename. Go ahead and click that, pop your name in. You can pop anything you want in there, as better to use your real name. The students will probably know your name before the lesson. Okay, now it says Hilton. Okay, if there are other students there, you will be able to see their names below your name. Okay, they will be over here. And you can see it has the microphone on and it has the video turned off. Okay, now let's go and have a look. I'm going to close this. All right, the next thing you need to do is go ahead and click Share Screen. Okay. By clicking Share Screen, you want to select the folder or the book that is already open on your desktop. So once you click this, it will give you these three options all the time: desktop, whiteboard, iPhone, iPad. Don't worry about iPhone, iPad. Okay, we do not use this. Desktop, if you want to show your desktop. Whiteboard, is something that we use within the lesson. Let me go ahead and show you this. All right. Just before that, if I had Google Chrome open and I wanted to start on Google Chrome, maybe I had an image open, what I want you to do, just showing you, you would double click this, and there we go. Now we have the window showing. The students can see your window completely. So if you go to your Google Translate or your images, you pop something in, they're seeing what you're seeing right now. Okay. The thing that is very important, and you have to remember this, with Zoom, if you want to just go to another window, you always have to go right up here, okay, which is a movable tab. Okay, you can move it anywhere on the screen that you like, so it doesn't bug you. If you put it at the top, it will actually disappear. Okay, and what I want you to do is every time you change a window, going from the book to Google, or from Google to the book, or from any file that you have open, if you want the students to see that file, you always have to click New Share and go to something else, okay? And go to something else. Always New Share, okay? Once you do this, you will be able to control everything that you see and that they see. If I was to go to something else without clicking New Share, for example, if I clicked this window over here, you will see a yellow box around Internet Explorer, a yellow-orange box. And at the top it says, your screen sharing is paused. Now, this means the students cannot see this window. So if you don't click Share Screen and you just go to this next window, and you start talking away, okay guys, do you see this picture over here? Everyone will be confused because all they can see is big head. All right, now what big head is from the start, you'll have a big picture, a big video camera of you once your video is turned on. Students will see your face only. So you can be talking away and they all step back because they see your big head. So you have to go, oh, sorry, go back to share, and go back to what we were on. There we go. Now it's green. They can see this. All right. The next thing you need to know is if there is some audio that you want to play. Let's say it's through YouTube, okay? You click YouTube open and you go to something, a video or anything like that. Now you want to play that video and the students, you would like them to hear that video too. They will not be able to hear any sound through your computer unless you do this. Go to your New Share and tick this box at the bottom left, Share Computer Sound. By clicking this, they will now be able to hear any audio that you play. So if you would like to open a YouTube video with prepositions or maybe an ABC song or anything that you've pre-planned or prepared for the lesson, that's fine, okay? The next thing I want you to have a look at is the whiteboard. So I'm gonna pop this open right now. New Share, whiteboard. Okay. Here is a whiteboard, which is like a virtual classroom right now. So not only do the students see your face, hear you, you now have this whiteboard function, okay? This function allows you to write, draw, anything you want for the students. If there's no space on the book to write something and you want a clear canvas, you come over to the whiteboard and you get ready to write whatever you need to write on here, okay? All right, you have a few functions. Let's start from the first one. The first one you have is select. Okay. If you've got something over here, let's say this, and you would like to select it like that, you use the select tool. And now you can move this image that you have drawn anywhere on the screen. You can resize it, okay? Or you can just click clear all drawing. The next function you have is text, okay? So by clicking this, you can say anything you want and click out. Now please note that once you click out, you cannot edit that same text, okay? So you might be wondering, oh no, I made a spelling mistake and I clicked out, I need to go back. Just undo and type in again. Or you can go like this, hello, click enter, let the students repeat the word, write something else underneath, okay? And then click away. I need to move it, I click the select, and I move it anywhere on the screen. So if I'm reading a book, I can move it next to the page with the picture, okay? And I can just go clear all drawing. The next function you have is draw, okay? Now you have draw a normal scribble line, you have highlight, you have a shape, a diamond shape, you have a line tool, an arrow tool, a double-headed arrow tool, so on, so forth, okay? You also have a tick and a cross. Let me go ahead and show you the scribble tool first. Now, I can draw anything I want to draw here, okay? You can draw a duck or whatever you want to draw. Anything you need to draw. I'm not going to show off my artistic skills. So let's get rid of all this. Okay, undo, undo, undo. All right, highlight. So I've written a word, or it's on the page of the book. I want the students to see that. I can highlight this word. There we go. Okay, you can erase the highlight by clicking the eraser. The eraser allows you to delete single items, okay? Clear clears everything. This will erase single items, okay? The next thing I want you to know that when you're drawing, let's say you want to change the color, okay? Head over to Format, and you have a list of colors, okay? You also have a line width if you want to change the size of the line. All right, font size, also, everything is straightforward, okay? This is all trial and error for you, so just play around, get comfortable with it. Okay, spotlight. Now what this does is if I'm moving the mouse cursor, the students will see the red cursor, the red circle around the cursor, sorry. So you can point with your mouse and you say, can you see this? They'll say, yes, I can see it, okay? If you don't spotlight, they won't be able to see your mouse. Not all the time, anyways. So you might be pointing with your mouse and they don't know what you're talking about. So hit the spotlight, or just go straight to draw and circle something. What's this? Oh, yes, that's correct. Okay. You also have an arrow, which if you point at something, what's this? What's this? What's this? It shows your name automatically. It will also show the students' names. Okay. The other thing you need to know is clear. Clear all drawings will mean that everything that's on the screen will be cleared completely. Okay. Or you can clear only your drawing. And then the third option is you can clear others' drawings. Now the students also have the ability to draw on your screen. Some of them know how to automatically get that started. Others may need their mom or dad or family member to help them to set it up. So if you ask them to show you something on the screen and you're waiting, and you say, can you show me? And they're not doing anything, and you tell them to use their finger and they're touching the screen and nothing's happening, it means they don't know how to draw on the screen just yet. They need their mom or someone to activate it. Okay. All right. Let's have a look here. Okay. You can also pause your share if you want to pause it and go to another screen and then just search for a file you're looking for to quickly pop open. All right, click that. Your screen sharing is paused. Go on and click resume share. A good way to know that the students can see you is always say, guys, can you see my book? You can call the student's name. Linda, can you see my book? Okay, good. All right, can you see my face? Good, all right. Just double check, all right? Because we all make mistakes, nobody's perfect. All right, the next thing that I want you to remember, whenever we start our lessons, a very, very important thing to do. You need to go ahead to where it says more over here. Go ahead and click that. You have chat, invite, record on this computer, record to the cloud, disable attendee annotation, audio options, video options, okay? End meeting. Now, what you need to do, the first most important thing is, just as you start or before you start, go ahead, click this, and click record to the cloud. We record every lesson because of quality control, and if there was a problem with the student and you wanted to explain it to us, or there was technical difficulties going on or something like that, this will allow us to review the video and see where there was a problem. Or just for yourself, if you want to see how you did in the video, or just basically review. So it's something we need you to do. Please don't forget to click record to the cloud. All right. Now, I'm going to show you something else. All right, let's say I click stop share, okay? It comes back to this. Now, clicking stop share will have my video face over here. All right, now if I go ahead and click start video, there I am, okay? So that would be my big head that everybody can see, okay, which is it looks terrible, blurry, all right? This is called big head. Okay, the students will, when you don't share the screen, they will all go back like this because they see your face all of a sudden and it shocks them, okay? It fills up their screen. All right, so I'm going to stop that video there. Okay, now, over here, let's say you start the lesson, okay? Let me get I'll get the video on and I'll share the screen to YouTube. I'll go to a new thing here. Okay, as you can see, here's the video, okay? And it says my name. Now you have hide thumbnail video, small thumbnail, large active speaker video. When there are more participants, they will be underneath over here. They will be underneath this video, okay? You will have another option. It will look like a square divided into 4 parts, okay? And it will be between these 2 buttons here. By clicking that one, it allows you to see all the students in your class, okay? So if you've got 2 or 3 students, they will be over here. All right. Another thing is, if there are more than 3 students by any chance, because Zoom only allows to show 4 videos here, sometimes it only shows 3, what will happen is you'll have a little arrow at the bottom. Okay, just make sure that you don't forget the student that you cannot see, okay? Go ahead and click that and then it will scroll down the ladder and you'll be able to see them. Okay. Another thing that will happen is the students will have 3 dots next to their camera over here. Okay? They'll have 3 dots, similar to these 3 dots here. Okay? They'll be over here on the screen. And if you click that, you can actually rename the student. Okay? Because when they pop up, they might be iPad 1, iPhone, mom's iPhone, or some Chinese name will pop up. Okay? You will need to change the name. So ask the student, what's their name? Go ahead and rename it. Okay? If you don't know how to do that, go down to New Share, back to your, stop your share. Go back to here, video off. Manage participants. Okay, and then you'll have their names here. Just go ahead and rename them. If you cannot catch a student's name, please just maybe find another way that suits you best. You're welcome to give them a number. Student number 1, student number 2, student number 3. Their name that you change, they will be able to see it. It will be visible on their camera. Okay? All right. That is Zoom, and that is basically what we are covering here. Okay? If you need to message the mom, you can go ahead next to their name, and it will have an option on the camera to send a chat. Okay? For example, you're trying to get the student's name, they're not replying, and the mom's sitting next to them. You can just send a message, what is his name? What is her name? And the mom will reply, or maybe she'll type it back to you. Okay? That is always a good thing to have. All right. When you are finished, over here, end meeting. Okay? So you stop sharing, you come back here to Big Head, and you say to the students, okay, everybody, that's it for our lesson today. Thank you very much. See you again next lesson. Have a good weekend. Have a good night. Okay? Whatever you want to say to them, go ahead and click End Meeting. Okay? Now you have 2 options here. End meeting for all and leave meeting. Okay? Now, I suggest you always use end meeting for all, okay? Especially if you have a class in 10 minutes later, because if you just say leave meeting, what will happen is the students will still be logged in. So you go make yourself a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, get some water, go to the toilet, you come back and you get ready to start your lesson, and your students are all there plus extra, and you're wondering, are they supposed to be in this lesson? I'm not sure. So always good to click End Meeting for All, and you come right back to this window here. Okay. All right. If you need to log off, just click Log Out, and you're done. All set. You don't have to stop the recording, because once you end the meeting and log out, it will automatically stop recording the lesson. Thank you for watching this tutorial on Zoom. If you have any questions, please shoot me a message or an email. See you in the next tutorial.